Hello guys, and welcome to another Thoughtscapes. Today I'm going to be talking about 5 things to keep in mind or remember when searching for your passion. Now I have to start off by apologizing because I have said on my social media accounts that I was going to do this video a while ago, and it's taken me a while to come and do it. And I also have to apologize for my camera. I've been having lighting issues, so if anyone has a Canon S200 point and shoot camera or knows someone who does, who knows about manual exposures, because right now I like the way that the camera looks in terms of the lighting, but it's on auto exposure, and that's hence the reason why you can hear the camera trying to calibrate all the time, and it's got some background noise. Now what I want is the same lighting settings but for manual exposure, so that the camera doesn't have to adjust every time and you don't hear that irritating sound in the background. So if you know how to do that, please comment down below and help me out. If I don't get any feedback, then I might have to go out and buy another camera, but we'll see. Hopefully you can help. Number 1 is to know your strengths. Now usually your passion will lie in where your strengths are, and where your strengths are is usually things that you enjoy. So for instance, if you really like running and you're athletic and you're good at running and you used to beat people at school and you find it quite easy, then why not have a look at pursuing a career in running, becoming a sports person, doing it competitively. If you enjoy it, then usually you will enjoy the process of getting better and making a career out of it and being more competitive and seeing how far you can push yourself because you enjoy it, because you're great at it. Number 2, be forgiving on yourself. In terms of, some people are lucky enough that one day they will wake up and know exactly what they want to do, and that will be firm and fixed and they will pursue it for the foreseeable future. Or some people know from when they were young. For instance, I have a friend who from the age of 5 years old knew she wanted to be a doctor, and every decision she has made from the age of 5 years old onwards in terms of career was for her to become a doctor, and now she's a fully fledged doctor. But for the majority of us, discovering your passion and your purpose is a journey. It doesn't happen overnight. It might not happen this week, next month, next year. It could take several years for you to find out what you really want to pursue. But trust in the process, and also trust in the timing, that your passion and your purpose will be revealed to you at the right time, when you are ready to take on that challenge, when you have exhausted all other avenues, when it is right for you to pursue that at that moment. Just trust. So it could be frustrating that, oh man, like I've been trying to find out what my passion is for several months now and I really can't find it. Keep plugging away, and I promise you it will be revealed to you at the right time. Number 3, experiment and experience. That's what you need in terms of helping you on that journey of discovering what your passion is. You need experience to know what you like, what you dislike, what you're great at, what you're bad at. And also you need to experiment. You need to probably do different things to hone in and filter out what isn't meant for you and get closer to what is meant for you. Let's say you really like music and you like the production of how music is made and tracks are made. Then why don't you do a bit of research first on the internet in terms of what jobs there are and what that entails and what qualifications are needed. And if that still interests you at that point and you still haven't been discouraged, then maybe contact some of the local producers in your area or a radio station, just so that you can get involved in that sphere first. And then once you've got your foot in the door, then that will naturally lead you to things that you are even more interested in, or that are suited to your talents and abilities. Number 4, if you are not progressing in what you're doing and you don't have a zest for what you are pursuing currently, then stop and review. Now I say this because I'm a very big believer that if something is meant for you, then the universe will conspire to confirm that, i.e., If something that you are pursuing is really meant to be for you and you are on the right path, then for instance, at work, you will get promotions. You will get recognition from other people to say, wow, you're really great at this, or this is really suited to you, you're doing a great job. Or you will be gaining qualifications because you are good at the thing that you do, and you'll be gaining more knowledge in it. But let's say, for instance, you feel that you're not progressing in terms of you don't get any of those positive reinforcements from anywhere, but you still wake up every day with that hunger to pursue what you're doing and with that passion, then my suggestion to you is just persevere. You might be just experiencing a roadblock for some reason that's outside of your control. If you keep persevering and you keep enjoying what you're doing, then eventually you will break that roadblock and then you will start seeing those confirmations. But if you don't see those confirmations and you don't wake up with a passion and really wanting to do what you do, then stop and reassess in terms of ask yourself the question, is this really for me? Now, it might be a very difficult decision when you come to the realization, and if you come to the realization that actually I've spent 4 years pursuing something that actually I really do not enjoy. Yes, it's a tough decision, and yes, it can be hard to start at zero again and start from the beginning. But what is worse for me is pursuing a mediocre life for the rest of your life versus going out there and trying to do and become a success in the thing that you love. Do not forget to work on yourself. And by this, I mean, learn to figure out what are your strengths, what are my weaknesses, what do I like, what do I dislike. Once you understand more about yourself and you gain that self-awareness, then it will lead you to pathways that you are meant to pursue. It will help refine what you want to do and where your passion lies. So learn to self-motivate, learn to self-critique, to self-control, self-encourage, because as much as you have a network of friends, colleagues, family that can help you and motivate you and encourage you along this journey of finding your passion, the only person who has complete and full accountability and responsibility and where the proactiveness lies is you. So do not depend on other people to get that motivation to try and find your passion, to get that proactiveness or that drive to find your passion. It has to come from within, and it has to come from yourself. Okay guys, so I hope that was useful to you. Just to quickly recap, number 1 is to know your strengths. Number 2 is to be forgiving on yourself and actually taking the time to trust the process and enjoy the journey. Number 3 is to experience and experiment. Number 4 is to stop and reassess if you feel like you're not progressing. And number 5 is to work on yourself. Thank you guys again for tuning in. I hope that you have enjoyed this. If this was of any use, comment and like down below. Let me know if you want any other topics covered, and also follow me on my social media accounts, which are IG, it's thoughtscapes.tv. I throw out some words of encouragement there every day, and I hope that it is another avenue and another medium for you to get that source of encouragement that everyone needs and everyone could do with. So thanks again guys. Please subscribe to my channel if you like this kind of content, and I will see you in my next video. Ooh. Oh, this lighting is seriously... Oh.